We're all about customizing the world's sports gear, and I'll tell you all about that now. So our vision is to be the world leader in customized sports gear. We're sports enthusiasts are passionate, and what we want to do is give those sports enthusiasts exactly what they need, because sports gear is actually an extension of an individual's personality. So if you think of our vision is to be the shoes of prey for sports hardware. So what we're doing is leveraging mass customization and 3D printed technology to give customers what they want, exactly what they want in terms of personalization and product design for them. We're starting with surfboards, so we're giving a bit of a focused approach at the moment. We're starting with surfboards, and we're also prototyping 6 other lines already. The whole market, the global market for sports gear globally is 450 billion, so it's a huge market. Obviously customization is a part of that, but you see Nike already growing with customization already forming 20% of Nike's revenues today. So we're disrupting with customizing the world's sports gear. I've touched on the global market, now on the Australian market. 3.1 billion spent on sports gear in Australia. And our focus on surfboards, surfing industry. There's 2 million surfboards sold in Australia at the moment, and if we were to tackle that, just getting a 5% market share, we'd be talking about $15 million per annum in revenue. Surfboards are turned over every year to 18 months, not that dissimilar to an iPhone. So the problem with surfing is you've got 2 choices when you buy a board. You either go to a shop and get one off the shelf. It's quite an intimidating process. You don't really know what you're buying. You have to rely on the advice of the shopkeeper, and there's zero personalization. It'll all cost you about $800 a board as well. The alternative is to get a hand-shaped board. That costs about $1,200. You can get the personalization, but you've got a 12-week wait. This is not a small problem with 30 million boards sold globally. And the problem continues. We've got the same issue can be with stand-up paddleboards, and the products you see up here are actually our products. Stand-up paddleboarding, kite surfing, bodyboarding, skateboarding, and it's endless in terms of how far we can take this in terms of sports gear. We're focusing on surfing, and we're focusing on water-based sports gear at the moment. We're customizing the world's sports gear. So the surfing solution, what we have at the moment is take custom surfboards, and we have a large library of 3D renders, and customers are able to select a board from those. It's a pretty manual process at the moment, but what they get at the end of that is a 50%, the cost of the board is about 50% of what they pay for a custom-made board by a hand shaper, but it's 100% personalized. We've already had people come to us and ask us some very strange products which we're able to do for them, and I'll touch on those in a moment. So how does the process work? Basically, people come to us, they tell us what their specifications are, we create a 3D render, which they can then actually take away and actually 3D print themselves, or we can actually send that product, that render across to our manufacturing facilities to have it machined, shaped, and then shipped and distributed. Our go-to-market strategy, we've got a lot of focus on social media and testimonials at the moment. We've got grassroots sponsorship, one of our sponsored surfers there. We're looking to grow, getting some product reviews and grow PR and fuel the debate. The debate about are we evil people because we're disturbing this industry of shapers, or are we actually bringing customers what they really want? We've also got a few collaborations we're working on. On distribution, we do online marketing a lot. We've got an e-commerce platform up and running already. We're looking to grow business partnerships, and I can touch on that if there's any questions on that. So, we've been going for about 6 months. We've got traction already. We've already broken even in 65 days. Cash flow positive. We've sold 100 products, including 700 boards, and we've got boards all over the world already. These are some of our happy customers. These guys had a board made to be their wedding book, if you like, and we've had other people who have had their mother's ashes put into boards. So some very strange products. So where to next? The focus is to build a technology platform that gives customers a better interface with the online platform. We want people to come and choose their board based on their own style, what sort of surfer, whether they're a rad surf rider they want to be, or whether they're a bit of a cruiser. They can select the right board for their style and what they're looking to do, and their shape and size, if you like. And then, as like Shoes and Prey, we want them to go in and actually change the colour and the graphics on their board to choose whatever they want. But on the bottom, some of you will be able to see that at the back. We've just got a bit of a program and how we tend to achieve that. We're very much going on the minimal viable product approach, with some beta products being launched fairly soon is the intention, so we can really get out and test that product and test how people are accepting that. We've got a small team, but we're growing, and Gary's not here, he's the CEO. I'm a co-founder, looking after operations and future strategies, and Tristan's looking at sales. We've also got a panel of advisors we're trying to secure, and we've just got accepted onto the Moody Accelerator program, and so we're looking to really grow this business over the next 6 months. Thank you. I'm Jason, and that's Disrupt, customizable sports gear. Thank you.
So just if you have a question, if I could ask that you speak into the mic, just so we can get it on.
Are you asking for any capital?
We've got some some funding through from the Moody program. With that's going to essentially fund the team to do some development and maybe survive on noodles. So we expect we'll probably need another about $60,000 to really get to where we want to get, and then within 6 months we'll be coming again to do another capital raising for growth, basically.
I've got 3 questions, so I'll roll into one for you. How do you protect this? That's the first question, because 3D printing is very available.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you manufacturing?
Mm-hmm.
You said you're importing into Australia, so
Yes.
where is that from? And surfing is a very cult-driven culture. How do you change that?
Okay, so on protection, there's no doubt that we're going to be followed. There's no exact competitors we can spot now. There's no doubt that someone's going to follow us on this. The big brands are unlikely to follow us in the short term, given they're going to have to change their pricing models and change their whole business model. Other startups can come and challenge us, and we believe they probably will, but it's going to take them some time. Not only getting the products right, getting the manufacturing facilities, because we have a manufacturer in China, and we also got a factory in Thailand. Those factories are very good at generally doing mass production. We're trying to change their mindset to be more at mass customization, and to get the right providers, it's not that easy. The other major factor is getting the right distribution network, and that is also a major challenge, and having that established is going to give us a very strong first mover advantage, and we want to get a good secure foothold in Australia before we go anywhere else in the world, so that's how we're going to try and protect that. Touch on the manufacturing, and then the surf industry, yes, it hasn't gone down very well with a lot of shops. The consumers are very, very glad about it, and people are really enjoying the ability to have 100% personalised products. And the fact that they can actually get it cheaper through us, because direct B2C. However, the shops are not very pleased with us, and Shape is also not very pleased. So there are a lot of mixed emotions out there about what we're trying to do here.
One more question.
Absolutely, the price seems very, very attractive. I guess what I'm interested in understanding is that most of the average punters in terms of surfers don't really know what they want. They sort of go down and they enjoy the banter with the guys in the shop, and they kind of figure out what board they want, and they walk out with a new board under their arm. How are you, I mean, this is quite an advanced platform, people have to understand the type of board that will work for them. How are you looking at solving that?
So one of the ways we're looking at doing that is the fact that people can come on board and actually, by their style of riding, where they want to ride, by their height and their weight, and put those metrics in, we'll be able to select a board. So initially we'll use that to select a board from an existing range that we have. That will help them get to the right board. We're also looking at through getting our customers to be our sales people as well. So we're looking at not only using surf schools, but actually using our customers themselves. So those customers will be able to, we're looking at some sort of commission basis where those customers can actually take their friends and go, hey, I'm a good surfer, and when the ones we know are good, they can take them through the process and help them choose the right board and get excited about it. And the better the platform is, the more excited they can get about that. So we're very excited about this, and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.